y'all. How are y'all today? Welcome back. Today we're going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to make a taco pie. And I like using the Bisquick recipe. I used to make this for my kids when they were little all the time. So I decided today we would try it again. It's probably been, I don't know, 5 or 6 years since I've made it. So what you need to do is get a pound of ground beef and brown it in a skillet with a medium onion chopped. And cook that. And then drain it. So you need to cook it until the meat is done. And then the onions should be just about translucent. Make sure that your oven is preheated to 400 degrees. And you have a pie plate that you can use. I have a glass one, but I'm sure they make other types. Alright, let me turn this heat up just a little bit. So I will meet you back here in just a few minutes when this is all done and ready. I finished the meat with the onion. I've drained it. So now you need to kind of put it in a bowl. And I make my own taco seasoning, but you can use an envelope, one envelope from the store of the ready-made. And what you need to do is put this in a bowl after you've drained it. You need to stir in your dry mix. And you need to stir all that, combine it, don't wet it with anything, just combine it with the meat. Just like I'm doing. Okay. Now, this, you need to take your pie plate, whatever you're using for one, and spray it. Okay. And then you will take the meat and the onion that you cooked, along with the seasoning that's on it. Put it in the bottom of the pie pan. Spread it out. Okay. The next thing you need to do is open up a can of diced green chilies, 4-ounce can, and you're going to sprinkle that all over the meat. It didn't say to drain it, so I didn't. It did say to drain it. I just overlooked it. But it's not that much. It's probably maybe a tablespoon of liquid, so I'm just going to put it on there. I don't think it's going to hurt much. Okay. Alright. Now, we need to set this aside. And I need to get this bowl here. Now, you're going to use Bisquick. And I typically don't, but I bought it especially for this recipe. And we only need a little bit. But years past, I have substituted self-rising flour for this little part. So I'm pretty certain you can still do that. Alright, all you need is a half a cup. Okay. Half a cup. You need 2 eggs. And a cup of milk. Get my whisk and try to do it that way. put the pie plate on a cookie sheet, a lined cookie sheet, that way in case it boils over in the oven. So you take your Bisquick mix, milk, and 2 eggs, mix them together, and you pour them on top of the meat. Then we have a little final thing to do at the very end, and we'll do that when it comes out of the oven. Right now, we need to put it in the oven, and it'll bake for half an hour, or until the knife inserted in center comes out clean. So I'll see you back here in just a few minutes. Okay, so take the taco pie out of the oven, and then you will sprinkle 3/4 of a cup of Monterey Jack or cheddar cheese. You could do pepper jack too. On it, stick it back in the oven, and just take it out as it melts. Okay, I'll show you in just a second. Okay, so this is the finished product. This is what it looks like when it comes out before I put any toppings on it. What you need to do is let it cool just a little bit before you cut into it. That way it'll come out one piece. So what I typically do when I have to serve my baby is I'll put the lettuce on there. I haven't chopped up the tomato. Let me get. Okay, so put the lettuce on, a little bit of chopped tomato, and then we put some sour cream on, and just a little bit of salsa. That's it. It's dinner, and it's real quick, 30 minutes, you got it. Half an hour from making it to the table, and you're all done. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.